in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And the Spartans are marching down the field. Catch in the middle, it's O'Connell. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. 2nd down coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Turning it on. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quick strike complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's talk for just a second about Purdue. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on. He lost it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Lining off the defender. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. He splits the upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Using his legs, it's Gadecki. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time.
It's a seam wide open, and they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds me of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the 2nd level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
The give to the back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Off the play fake. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
Runs through the tackle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Back to pass on 2nd down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tatum. There he goes. Gives him the big stiff arm. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Michigan State. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. TCU is running away with this one thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up 14 over Utah. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Speeding down the left side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Douglas. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally whistle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Smarty. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
The offense will have... They'll send the back in motion. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Let's go.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Spartans. Great job by the back on the option.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Etienne. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Carney. Right down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Smarty. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been...
The punt team makes its way onto the field. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Motion from the wideout. Grab behind the line. It's Carney. At the 45 on his way. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And he tacked on the extra point. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but
Breaks into the open. At the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they...
They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Gadecki. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And runs through another guy. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. So into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Spartans have pushed it inside the 20. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Power football with the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Trying to move the sticks on third down.
Here we go.
Leaves it with the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Spartans are threatening on first and goal.
Set, ready.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games.
And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Makes the grab. It's Gadecki. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. A solid pickup there. defense is able to make the stop. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They made the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He slides that just inside. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. On his feet at the 40. Gashing the D on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak.
That should be. So you've been walking around with this the whole time. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, week 10.
See what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Sparty. Special teams proving to be special. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense. Sharp getting in second.
Turning it, just steamrolling the defense. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Anger. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back from there.
Touchdown, Spartans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The Spartans packed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much room to run, giving 1 to the 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anger. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Snagged in the middle. It's Anger. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you've got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figure